All right, so on March 9th, 2021, I got my credentials to my live trading account that got funded with Leeloo Trading Combine. So I passed the Leeloo Trading Combine early in the March, and on March 9th was my first trading day. And now we are 16 trading days in. We're going into April. Today is April 1st. I did not trade today. So today's was day 17 of the account, but I did not trade. So I only traded for 16 live days. And I want to give you guys an update on how it's going. I've been getting a lot of comments, and people are asking to give an update or opinion on Leeloo trading. So I'm going to give you all of that in this video. Now, cutting to the chase, if you don't know what Leeloo trading is, I did post a video recently on how I got started trading for just $77, and so can you. And I am trading a $77 account. So that's how much money it costed me to get into that trading account. I passed the combine. I got the refund for the $77 as well. And here we are, 16 days in. I did not take any money out of the account yet, so I'm not really profitable with the account yet. But hopefully by April, end of April, I'll be able to take some money out and give you guys a video update on that as well. But let's cut to the chase and let's show you how much we are up 16 days in. So 16 days in, we are up $2,237, which might seem like it's not a lot, but I'll give you guys a reason why that is. So number one, on Tuesday morning, this Tuesday morning of this week, today is Thursday. This Tuesday, I was up already $2,600, but I did have a big, not a big losing day, but big losing day from the top of that day. So I was up 350 on that day, and then I ended up being down 350 on the day on Tuesday. So that's a $700 swing in the account. And then yesterday I ended up making like 250, right? So the biggest day that we've had was just this past Monday, which was $775. But that was the bigger day that we've had, and I almost lost all of it on Tuesday, right? So on Tuesday, I didn't lose all of it, but if you think about it, it was up 350 and then I'm down 350. That was $700. So it's like losing this whole day, and it was kind of a bummer. But again, you kind of gotta just relax and don't think about it too much and just go with the day. Red days will happen. It just sucks when you go from big green to big red, because $350 day prior to that $700 day was actually one of the bigger days that I've had. And sometimes a bigger day can screw with your head, because then the next day when you make $100, $200 really quickly, might not seem like a lot. So you want to keep trading. But anyway, the reason why we are up so little, or it might seem like it is, it's because in the beginning, we're just treading water. Because when you start with this account, the account I chose is called the Accelerated Performance account. You have only $625 margin to lose. Okay, so if you lose more than $625 off the $100,000 balance that you start with, you lose the account. So you have to trade small size and grow your cushion. Because once you grow, $100, $200, $300, then the static max loss will increase. So if you earn $150 profit, your cushion now is $775. So now my cushion before this week was over $2,000. Now, once you reach $2,000 profit target, you go into phase two, and now your balance moves up to $100,000 and $100. So this account cannot go below $100,000 and $100 ever again. So even if I withdraw the money, I do have to be careful to leave enough cushion to be able to trade that account next month, right? So I am unable to take money out right now, because you do have to trade. Let me show you. There are a couple of rules here. You do have to trade for a minimum of 30 calendar days. So that's about 20 trading days. So on April 9th, that's when 30 days will pass. But then the payouts are processed last week of the month. So I can't really withdraw till the end of the month of April. And again, we are at $102,237 balance. I could take out $2,100 right now out of this account if I wanted to. I mean, if I just stopped trading today and I waited to end of April, I could take out $2,100, which would be, already a great return if you turn $77 into that. But of course, we're gonna keep trading. And hopefully, if we could grow that to 5,000, so 105,000 total, I would probably take out around 3,500 and keep $1,400 cushion and kind of go back to smaller size, maybe like 8 micro contracts or maybe a mini if if I'm scalping and already made some money on the account, so it's not as big of a deal if I do lose the account, even though I would like to continue trading it. Eventually, if I keep making decent money, I'll just put that into my real account and just continue trading that and just see how this one goes, how long we could continue um, with this account if I go back to super small cushion at the start of each month, right? So every month I'm going to take out as much as I can and just leave a little bit of cushion, and then if I'm able to grow that account, I'll keep growing it. If not, then eventually you will lose it. But the first withdrawal is super difficult to get because you do have to wait quite a long time for it. But once you do get it, it's going to be worth it. And let's be honest here, these companies make money if you lose the account, right? So if you pay for the cushion, you pay for the evaluation, and you lose the evaluation, that's how they make money. If you actually become profitable, you're taking money out of their pocket because you are still trading a demo account. You're not really trading in a live market. So I think eventually, if you're profitable for long term, they'll move you to a real account. But in the beginning, you're still trading a demo because, again, most people are not consistent, right? So it's really hard to be consistent in the market, and a lot of people will fail these combines. So that's how they make money. It's basically like an insurance company where people are paying monthly premiums, but eventually someone's going to have a car accident, and the insurance company has to pay out, for that damage. At the end of the day, at the end of the year, they're still making money because there's more people that pay the premiums than people that get into car accidents, right? So that's how the same thing how this works. And with futures, it's legal. With stocks, it's not. Again, futures are not regulated by the SEC, so there's a lot of different rules and regulations that are more friendly for a smaller day trader. And I highly, highly recommend you look into day trading futures if you're interested in day trading at all. There's so many benefits over trading stocks, and I've been trading stocks for a long time, about 5 years. Um, so we are only able to trade maximum of 2 contracts. Uh, Again, initial balance 100,000. That's just a small gimmick that they use for marketing. You're not really using $100,000 in your account if you go with the full account. I guess eventually, if you try to take 30 contracts, you would be using 30. You'd still be using only maximum. Depending what broker you go with, but if you're trading Nasdaq or the S&P 500, you would still maximum be using around $30,000 worth of equity if you had your real account. You wouldn't want to be taking 30 contracts with $30,000 account because it moves really fast in your favor or against you. But you could take it with I think some brokers you could even do it with 15,000. That's the margin rates, right? It's $500 per contract with a couple brokers for the Nasdaq and the S&P. So technically, you don't need that much money to trade. So you could have your real account, but again, this kind of proves you consistency. So if you open up an account with $1,000 or $2,000 of your real money, yes, you could trade the same way as you trade here. But what if you lose that account? That's $2,000 lost versus here, you only lose $77. Or they also have a couple other accounts that you could pay monthly, and you don't have to pass within 10 days. You have to just trade minimum of 10 days. Versus for me, I had to pass within 10 days. So it's a little bit different. So that's why it's super cheap for just $77 versus the other ones are like $150 or even $200 a month. And you could just trade as long as you want, right? So you just, as long as you don't break any rules, you could just keep growing that account and eventually you pass. Versus this one, you have to pass within 10 trading days. So it's super, super strict. And to make $6,000 in 10 days is not really that easy. And you do have to kind of go for a bigger trading day on the regular and go from there. Versus here, I'm already 16 days in. I only made 2,000. Versus the evaluation, I made 6,000 in like I think 6 days, and then I just kind of just traded very small the next 4 days, but I really passed in just 6 days, so it's pretty cool. All right, guys, so that's the update. I don't think I missed anything. Again, I did not prep for this video. I just want to give you guys an update on what's going on. Have a wonderful holiday and hope you guys had a good Q1. Hopefully, you guys are kind of over AMC and GME already. There's so many stocks moving right now, and it's just amazing opportunity in the stock market. But I do prefer trading futures as of late. So futures just have an amazing potential, and it just got really volatile in April. In March. So it was a little bit more difficult. You had to readjust to the market. But now we're kind of back to my favorite style, which allows me to scalp the way I like to. So that's how it goes. Hopefully, we can keep growing this account. I'll give you guys an update as we go on. And again, I'll post a link in the description for the video on how to get started trading for $77, and also for the link for the Leeloo Trading Combine if you want to start with that. There's also different combines out there, Top Step Trader, Oneup Trader. There's different companies out there that you can kind of get started with. This is the one that you could get funded the fastest and the cheapest, okay? Not the easiest, but once I found this one, I was really happy to give it a try. And full disclaimer, I did fail the first time. So this was the second time that I passed the account. Okay. The first time I did not pass. All right. We'll talk to you guys later.